Tell me what. Hey Gemini, it's Mocha. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you guys are part of the Soul Tribe, welcome back, welcome back. I love you guys. I'm going to be doing the general read. We're going to start off with the angel message and then see what messages come through. So I invite anyone with strong Gemini placements, dealing with a Gemini, resonates with Gemini energy, get comfortable, have a seat. We're going to see what comes through for you guys. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I'm visualizing a ladder, and this ladder is present in the Tower card. You know, like if you guys can remember the Tower card, it's like a lightning on the top. There's a building that's kind of on fire. People are jumping out of the windows, but I see a ladder on that tower. I don't know if someone's saving you or you're coming to save someone else. Okay, feels like an angel. We are starting off with angel messages, but like all jokes aside, it does feel like an angel is looking out for you, or maybe an ancestor, a DT, like an Orisha, or someone that you connect to spiritually. This ladder feels like someone is saving somebody, like a firefighter would. Okay. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Don't forget that my readings are timeless and to keep what resonates, leave what doesn't, switch the roles if the shoe fits. I do pick up third-party energies as well, so anyone can come through in these readings. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box along with my links to my social media accounts. Follow me there. I want to grow the collective more. Okay, I want the collective to grow. I want to build a little community of healers and light workers and those that want to do the shadow work and all that other stuff. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Seeing someone say speak. Okay, so some of you guys could be working with your third eye, but also your throat chakra. Okay, might see blue more often as well. Speak. They want you to speak up or just speak in general. No more passive aggressive behavior for some of you. Okay. I'm seeing the word retire. They want you to retire this passive aggressive behavior. Okay, so we have opportunity and change. The angel of opportunity and change is coming through for the Gemini. Okay, this does feel like you have possibly attracted this opportunity. Okay, birds could also be birds, peacocks. Okay, birds could be communicating with you, but also look at the color of this angel's dress. It reminds me of peacocks. And I was just talking about DTs, so like maybe the Orisha Oshun deities. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, the Orisha Oshun could be coming through as well. Look how she has this smirk on her face. I feel like this angel is collaborating with you, Gemini. They're saying, you know what you want, you know what you prayed for, you know what your desires and wishes are, you know what your goals are. I'm working with you. Like, get on board with me. You see how her hand is kind of reaching out to you, and the other hand has birds. She could have been sending messages to you through birds about this opportunity or change that's coming in, Gemini. She's excited. She kind of honestly like she gives me Three of Wands energy where like we're talking about future plans and she's ready. Like there will be opportunities that are going to create changes in your life. You know, the new moon in Pisces is today. I actually came through tonight as I'm recording this. I'm working with the new moon in Virgo as well. I encourage you guys to look at where Virgo is in your natal chart. What Virgo placements do you have? What house is Virgo in? That might be homework for the Geminis that feel called to do that. And look and see if there's opportunities and changes there. Okay. Where is Virgo as far as your house placements and what kind of changes, what kind of opportunities do you want to draw in that regarding that house? Okay, that might be a specific homework assignment for somebody. Okay, look, bottom of the deck, we have the angel of do the work. Yes, so there is opportunities and changes that you guys are attracting and you're going to have to do the work. Okay, so I'm connecting now with a Taurus or someone with strong Taurus placements could be coming in. Yeah, ask and receive. Some of you guys ask for more responsibility, more exposure, more opportunities, more money, more something. Yeah, and you're getting hit with the axe and receive. I haven't pulled this many angel cards for any other signs so far. I've only finished the earth signs. Um, but your guides are telling me to keep all three of these. So we have the angel of opportunity and change, the angel of do the work, and the angel of ask and receive. I can't drop this energy because it keeps coming up. Virgo is all over this energy here. And like I said, I'm recording this as the new moon in Virgo is current right now. So do the work is definitely giving me like the Eight of Pentacles in the tarot. Like, because these changes wait for no one, okay? Especially the one that asks for it. Like, if are you ready or are you not? Okay, that's what it's giving me. All right, so let's pull out some tarot and see what other messages are for my Geminis. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What is the overall energy? Ooh, that was quick. Thank you, Spirit. We got two cards that just fell. We have the Six of Cups and we have the High Priestess. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy, and the High Priestess is Pisces. Okay, so I am getting a strong auntie. Okay, there could be an auntie here. Maybe someone identifies as an auntie, or that there's an auntie here that's very significant in someone's life, or will be. This auntie could be getting a hint that there's something going on with maybe her niece or nephews, or wow, that's the first message. There's more messages coming through. There's an auntie here that is concerned about her niece or nephews or the children within the family. A secret could have, okay, so a child could have told an auntie a secret as well. That's coming through. Second message. Concerned auntie. Now we have a child that could have told auntie a secret. Okay, that's coming through as well. Or there's an aunt that has a strong connection with a child. The second message is that there's a woman here that has a feeling that someone is rekindling or reconciling with a past person, or they may have a hunch that someone from their past wants to rekindle or reconcile with them. Okay, this high priestess knows information. Okay, this feels like information from the past. Okay, a past situation, something happened and they knew about it, or they had an idea about it, or maybe someone's bringing some old information to the high priestess. Yeah, those are the strongest two messages that are coming through. A concerned aunt, someone confided in an aunt, someone has an idea that someone from their past wants to reconcile or rekindle or get some sort of closure or connect with them again. And the fourth message is that this high priestess has an idea that someone else is wanting to rekindle or reconcile with them. I'm getting this feeling also too, like there could be two high priestesses, right? That knows that someone wants to reconcile with someone. It's kind of hard to tell. It's like, let's say this was a romantic or a friendship situation. There's a common person here. This person may be in a relationship or have a friendship, but they are still drawn to someone else in some shape or form. Friend, it could be a platonic friendship, a romantic friendship, it could be a teacher student situation, but there's some sort of communication and secret, or like it's low key, it's a low key type of connection or vibe. And this person's friend and their significant other, or this person's friend and their other friend, they all know they can read this person really well. Like you want to reconcile or rekindle or reconnect, or you want to connect with someone else. They can almost smell it off the person. So that's what I got here so far as overall energy. Let's look at how are you currently covered? How are you protected at this time? I feel like there's someone that wants their aunt to help them, like almost save them. What else for Gemini? We have the Ten of Cups. This is how you're covered. Ten of Cups is strong Mars and Pisces energy. So shout out to the Geminis that have been getting intentional about, you know, their family, their soul tribe, the people that they care the most about, their happiness. What does contentment look like? Okay, I'm hearing a new normal. There's a Gemini here that is actively working on their life and the people that they want in their life. And you're protected, and the people that you have closest to you are protected because of your prayers, your requests, your desires, your intentions. And this Ten of Cups is telling me that you're entitled to this. The High Priestess, and the High Priestess is telling me, oh, trust me, I know I'm entitled to this. I have been doing a lot of work to make sure that, my family, my soul tribe, my community that's closest to me are straight. This is a confirmation for a Gemini here that's been very intentional. That's why this opportunity and change is coming through, because whatever you're asking for, it's coming to fruition. That's why I said it's giving me Three of Wands energy. Like, take this in. This is you're protected. You've been asking for this. Yeah. You've been asking for this with the opportunity and change, ask and receive in the Ten of Cups. And your family is protected, Gemini. Your family is protected as long as you continue to do the work. Okay. This is also giving me like solar plexus, even though like the solar plexus isn't placed right here, the color is giving me solar plexus energy as well. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, the more confident you are, the better. Obviously, I don't think confidence can do you wrong, especially if you're dealing with anything that has to do with spiritual warfare. Let's see, what is your current challenge, Gemini? We have the Two of Pentacles. This is Jupiter and Capricorn. Okay, so success could be a concern for some of you guys. I think it's also like finding a balance, because we do have do the work here, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So maybe the challenge is finding a balance within your life, because look how you are protected by the Ten of Cups, but the challenge is the Two of Pentacles. So maybe like creating quality time for yourself and those closest to you, managing your time better. This is Virgo season. Mercury is also in the sign of Virgo, along with the moon, the new moon that is also in Virgo as well. As I'm saying all this, these transits are going on right now. Virgo season, Mercury in Virgo, new moon in Virgo, all today right now. I believe Mercury retrograde in Virgo has ended. If not, it will be soon. But this is a challenge because maybe it's time for you to reevaluate your priorities, rewrite them out, reorganize them out, sort out your routine and regimens and rituals. Virgo rules the sixth house, so even your health is going to be looked at, your daily tasks, all of that. But needless to say, Ten of Cups, your family is still protected. This is just you continuing to do the work, okay? Might be challenging because it might feel like trial and error a little bit, but you want to be on your toes because of these new opportunities and changes that you're attracting, especially specifically the ones that you ask for. Okay, with this ask and receive, continue to be more vocal. Like, seriously, that's going to definitely help. I know that as air signs, we definitely can work with the mind. And I say that to say some people target our minds. But I'm definitely getting this vibe of like, you got this. You got this. Okay. I don't think the Two of Pentacles is going to be so much of a challenge unless the Gemini drops the ball and gives up, doesn't believe in what they're asking for, doesn't do the work, doesn't stops attracting the opportunities and changes that they desire. Okay. Jupiter and Gemini, Jupiter and Capricorn, Two of Pentacles energy is someone that is desiring success and they're willing to work for it. You just got to commit to it every day, Find a regimen and a routine that works for you. Let's look into the subconscious, okay, for the Gemini. What's going on? Ooh, two cards wanted to come out. Look, the World and the Temperance card. Two major arcanas for the subconscious. Good for you, Gemini. Gemini is wanting to wrap some sort of lesson up, and they want to do it in a very gentle, quiet, low-key way. With the world, someone could have definitely like went through something karmic, and this is why I say they want to do it in a very low-key and private way. Look at the High Priestess and the Temperance card. These aren't really showboat people. They're really not. Maybe more calm, quiet, reserved, laid back, and chill. But when we're channeling the World card, it is a great card to receive as far as completion and success in something, especially a goal that was maybe hard to achieve. Maybe, and I was just saying something about like trial and error with this Two of Pentacles being the challenge. In the subconscious, the Gemini wants to overcome this challenge. They want to evolve from this. They want to ascend from this. They want to be more mature and well-rounded from this. The World card also represents Saturn energy. So this is someone that is trying to do better than the day before. They're applying what they learn and trying to implement that in their daily tasks, just so that they don't have to like relearn this again. This is old. This is definitely Gemini trying to move forward here, but they're doing it in a calm way, okay, in a grounding way, in a peaceful way. They want to work on themselves first before they, try to micromanage everything else. And maybe that is the challenge. It's like, wait, I got to work on myself. And I'm also trying to find balance and do the work for this and that and this and that. But I love this energy because in the subconscious, the Gemini does want forward movement. Like they don't want to be stagnant. They don't want to be in a space of fear. They don't want to be in a space of doubt. They want to be in a space of feeling grounded and having a strong grip of what's going on. Okay. The only concern to me, because I know Gemini is a Mercury ruled sign, and Mercury is a pretty fast planet. From my understanding and memory, Mercury is the fastest planet. It's the fastest planet in the solar system, I believe. And when we're talking about the Temperance and we're talking about the World card, these are not only major arcana cards that bring major shifts in energy, but they take a minute to get to the point of the, the ultimate goal of both of these cards. Like, so for the World card that talks about completion, success, possibly graduating from something or a situation, closing out a karmic lesson or cycle indefinitely, that doesn't happen overnight. And when we're talking about the Temperance card of finding inner balance, that doesn't happen overnight either. We would have to, with the Temperance card, do some healing and figure out with trial and error with the World card what works for you, what doesn't, when it comes to healing and finding that inner balance. Some people are not even there yet. They're just they're just identifying that there is an imbalance, or maybe an imbalance was revealed to them. Here with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups, maybe something from your past, from your childhood. This could be childhood trauma here as well. That maybe Saturn is wanting to come up. Maybe Saturn wants this energy from the past, from your childhood to come up so that we can heal this indefinitely and move forward. Okay, maybe, especially in Mercury retrograde, and we just got out of Venus retrograde. A lot of stuff from the past could have definitely came back up in order for us to heal and move forward. Okay, let's look into what are you currently focused on, Gemini? Gemini, what are you currently focused on at this time? We have the Ace of Swords. I love it. Truth, clarity, a new perspective, solutions to a problem, revelations. I'm hearing the next step. So I love that, because this is whatever you're focusing on is what's currently crowning you, and that is what you will attract. So some of you guys could have a strong sense of the kind of opportunity that you want to bring in, the change that you desire, and you're no longer in indecision. You have a clear understanding of what that is. Okay, especially with the do the work, you might know exactly what is it that you now need to ask, for. Okay, you might now be clear as to what you're receiving when it's given to you, and you might be clear on there might be a lot of clarity on what the work is that's necessary for you to do, especially with this Temperance card. Yeah, someone could have also learned like what the actual lesson is that they're trying to close out. Okay. Let's look into the past. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What messages are for the Gemini spirit? Speak to me clearly. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, someone wants someone to back off. Okay. Mars and Leo energy. In the past, Gemini could have had their defense up. I feel like you stood your ground on something. Like you don't want something to repeat itself again. Um, yeah, with the Saturn card, the World card here, like I don't want to repeat this lesson again. Yeah, you could have definitely set boundaries here and said no more of that. Okay. Someone may have been blocked in the past too. Remember, guys, my readings are timeless, so keep that in mind as well. But I also feel like someone could have got a really bad reaction from the Gemini. Like their deliverance could have, like, Gemini could have snapped on somebody because someone just couldn't get the clue here with the Ace of Swords in the focus position, the crowning position. Yeah, someone could have definitely had a clarity on what was going on. Like maybe the truth was revealed and that got Gemini on the defense. But I feel like Gemini had to stand their ground on this one. I really do. Gemini had to. Someone was not getting the clue here. I just feel like some Geminis could to this day regret their actions behind their statement. I mean, Geminis don't tend to regret what they say. Okay, but maybe what they did, they might regret, like the action part of it. Because there's a bit of regret here with the Seven of Wands. As I said that, you see that the Page of Cups just flipped over. Yeah, Gemini or this a flip and switch of roles, guys. Someone could have, acted up, broke something, did something, and now they wanted to apologize. Or this could have been the way someone came back at somebody. I'm apologizing for that. Definitely picking up violence, aggression, rage with the Seven of Wands. I feel like Gemini said something and someone didn't like it, and now there's a sincere apology, or whether sincere or not, an apology is coming through. Let's look into the future for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. In the future, we have the Hermit card, strong Virgo energy. I definitely see you staying to yourself. Self-reflect. Yeah, we're going back to the Temperance. We're going back to the High Priestess. I said that. I said Gemini is going to want to be low-key about this, low radar, private. The Hermit, self-reflect. Some people, when they learn a lesson, they have to digest that. They need time. They need space. They need isolation. They need to process this stuff, okay? With a Temperance card, like this could be someone that has an anger issue and they're trying to work this shit out, okay? And it's just an apology is not gonna fix it. Yeah, this person could be coming to you with an apology, and you could be like, I already know what this is. Like, this is a cycle, or some sort of pattern here with the World card. I've learned this while in Hermit mode, and I don't want to repeat it over and over again, just like in the past. I don't want to repeat it. So this could be one of the reasons why Gemini's guard is up. Okay, also Hermit is Virgo energy as well. We were talking about Virgo energy in the beginning of this reading. All right, let's look into your environment, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. We have the Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. Yeah, I was picking up regret. There's regret here. There's resentment here. There could have been an actual loss here where like someone could have transitioned or passed, or it could have been like you could have, like someone could be considered dead to you, whether they're physically alive in the physical realm and you're just like, no, you're dead to me. We can no longer hang out. We're done. And I feel like this person still has people in their life. They just are cutting someone off indefinitely. They've gone in hermit mode and reflected hard and long enough to realize, like, you're dead to me. Like, I know someone might not want to hear that, but this is where they are right now. And this Five of Cups is the immediate environment. This could be someone that they live with, or they coexist with, or they have to some shape or form, maybe even possibly co-parent with. Like, they felt to some degree like I had to work with you. I was obligated to, but I feel like no longer. I don't have to work with you anymore. Okay, let's look into the hopes and fears. We have the Fool, Shine Uranus energy. This is the first card in the tarot. This is what Gemini is realizing with the Ace of Swords and the Fool. Yeah, like now I have a clear sense of like where I want to go, what path I want to choose, and who's coming and who is coming with and who is not. Okay, there's an opportunity and change on the horizon here with the Fool. Okay, this is something that the Gemini could have asked for. Maybe it came in fruition in a different way, and I kind of made you disappointed or made other people disappointed. But that's beside the point. That's what I'm getting here with the Fool card. Gemini is hoping for a new start, especially with the world. Oh, look at that. We have the first major arcana and the last major arcana, the Fool in the world. There is a new start on the horizon for the Gemini. And I'm seeing the Gemini say, trust me, I know. I know. Okay. This Gemini could have manifested this. And I was just saying, like, but maybe it came to fruition in another way. Like, you didn't see it coming this way. But here we are. Maybe that's why Geminis need to just channel the Temperance card and the Two of Pentacles and just find balance in this adjustment with the Fool, because the Fool is pretty like spontaneous. It's not predictable energy with the Fool. Like you don't know when this new start is going to happen. It's just going to happen. That's why it's like Uranus. It's futuristic. Like you're not going to be able to tell when this is going to happen. And some chaos may come with this. You know, let's look at the potential outcome. What's the potential outcome for Gemini? We have the Five of Wands. You know what's so crazy is I feel like this is what Gemini is walking away from. The Five of Wands is Saturn and Leo. The world is Saturn energy. Yeah, the potential outcome is that you're going to elevate. You're going to ascend. You're going to transcend from these cycles and obstacles and challenges. And you're going to leave behind this inner and outer conflict with yourself and other people. Okay? Five of Wands, like this is in the Fool doesn't look back. The Fool does not look back. And I feel like the Gemini knows better not to look back as well, because some of these people could really test your patience with the Five of Wands and the Temperance card. And you know, you also learned a lot while in hermit mode as well. Like after a lot of self-reflecting, you've learned a whole lot. Okay, it's just a lesson that you want to wrap up and close up. Okay. We have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. See, now I can see now when the past Gemini stood their ground. People like to fight, and Gemini doesn't want to fight. Not with these people. Not for these people. Not for the situation. You've set your boundaries, and that's that. And you're just going to leave these people to argue with themselves at this point. Page of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. Someone wishes things were the way they used to be. But what's currently covering you, what's protecting you as a community, that doesn't include some of these people that wish they were in this community with you. We have only one Swords card, the Ace of Swords, and one Pentacle card, the Two of Pentacles. You'll figure out what to do. It's going to require you to cut some extra unnecessary stuff, people, situations out. If you want to wrap this up, which I see you doing with the World and the Temperance card and the Hermit and the High Priestess, you know what this feels like? This feels like Gemini is like starting a new life and no one knew about it. But the whole time Gemini was doing the work, the whole time Gemini was praying and asking and receiving, and the whole time Gemini was asking for opportunities and changes so that when this opportunity would be presented to themselves, they would have it laid out for them. So we can like completely close the door on the old and enter into the new. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil and the Lovers. Looks like Gemini is freeing themselves from some sort of low vibrational, possibly negative vampire like like energy vampire, like Gemini free. Oh, Gemini freed themselves from something that was in bondage. See this Queen of Wands? She's like, I don't play about me. I do not play about me. Play about yourself. And as I'm saying, this is about to be 11/11. The Hangman and the Two of Cups. I feel like Gemini was protecting the connection here. And look, there's support. This feels like support from the spiritual realm. They were saying, just wait and see. Just wait and see. Things are about to turn out better for the Gemini. There's the King of Wands. Right behind the Three of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. The Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Three of Pentacles. Gemini, your love was being protected with the Hangman. Patience was the lesson here. Oh my gosh. King of Wands, Queen of Wands with the Justice. Yes, justice is coming through. Things are about to be balanced here. Ace of Pentacles, the Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are really going to turn around for you guys. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The story just keeps going. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups, communication coming in. So there's a new start for you guys. Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, I could just go through this entire deck now. Wow, and it keeps getting better. All right, Gemini, it just keeps getting better for you guys. This is what happens when people actually ask and receive. They do the work when they're giving instructions, guidance, and direction, and these opportunities show up for them. So happy for the Gemini. This reading was not supposed to be this long. Thank you again for watching this reading all the way through. If you support me, please support the channel. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. And until next time, we'll see each other. Bye.